Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Alrighty, recapping the day that was for the books. Record high of 66 today. The old record 24 years ago at 62. I think tomorrow we could be in record territory yet again. Tomorrow, though, is going to be a very changeable day. We'll describe all of that coming up. That's a look downtown tonight. We've had a little bit of light rain that's moved through, but temperature's still not all that bad. 52. The winds have settled down, at least for now, but we will start to see it turn a little breezy again later tonight. Here's what to expect. Record warmth, not only today, but into tomorrow as well. But it is going to be a tale of two seasons. So it starts out like May, and then we are like back into the basement by the finish of the day. Temps plunge, man. I mean, I'm talking, a 20, 30 degree drop within a few hours as we get into late in the day. We're going to have some rain, some rumbles of thunder, over to snow by the evening. Watch for a flash freeze because we'll have wet weather, untreated surfaces, roads will be wet. And as temperatures drop down to near 32, we'll see that ice over. And on top of that, it's going to get pretty windy. As a matter of fact, we continue with a high wind warning here for the Mohawk Valley. It's a wind advisory down to the south. So let's give you a sampling of the winds. Again, not too bad out there tonight, but watch as they ramp up through the day tomorrow. I mean, look at that. Little Falls, 53 mile per hour wind gust. We could be looking at 40 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts common. Again, a few select locations could get to 50 as we get into, especially late tomorrow and tomorrow night. Another way to illustrate this is temperature. This kind of gives you an idea of how powerful this cold front is. So I think we're going to get into the low and mid 60s into the early afternoon. But watch carefully. And if you blink, you miss this. Watch as we go into the afternoon. You see that? That cold front comes through. So we literally go from like 62 down to about 32 in a matter of a few hours. Out there tonight, we've had some scattered showers. There's one shower here near Springfield along Route 20 and Glimmerglass State Park in the northern end of Otsego Lake, and a couple of sprinkles north of the city of Utica. Watching this with interest, though, this little feature down to the south. There's actually a warm front in here. And notice there are a few thundery downpours down by Punxsutawney Phil. And wouldn't you know it, I guess that little rodent was right after all. When you see the weather coming up, so check this out. We start out tomorrow morning, a little bit of thunder and some wet weather. That lifts to the north. And then here we go into the afternoon. There's going to be a line of downpours and storms that develop and moves through right around 4 or 5 o'clock. Immediately on the back side of that, temperatures start to drop fast. If we see the snow breaking out off to the west, that'll fill in. And then watch as we go into the day on Thursday. Look at this lake effect snow band setting up. Some areas could have several inches of snow on the ground by the time we get to midday Thursday. It's blustery. It's much colder through the day on Thursday with areas of lake effect snow and snow showers. Temperatures are only going to be in the 20s. So here's some of the new information. Again, wherever that persistent lake effect snow band sets up, I mean, look at this, down towards the wind fields, along and north of Route 20, higher elevations of southern Oneida County into Madison County. There could be 4 to 8 inches of snow. I think everywhere has a chance to at least get a few inches of snow out of this lake effect that sets up tomorrow night and into Thursday. Weather whiplash, man. Tonight, breezy, mild. We'll have a few rumbles. We'll watch those later. Low near 50. So temperatures tomorrow will make it into the low, maybe mid-60s, if we can get some breaks of sun after a morning shower or thunder shower. And then another line comes through late in the day. So I'd say anytime after 2, 3, 4 o'clock, that's it for that number. We'll see the numbers drop pretty fast into the evening with rain to wet snow and a flash freeze. Lake snow falls Wednesday night. blustery, much colder Thursday, 26, in like a little bashful lamb on Friday for March. Sunny and temperatures into the 50s to the low and mid 60s again next week.
So that's snow's going to be Wednesday night. I'm sure that a question that a lot of people who are, kind of taking a look at that, talking about school.
I don't predict school closings.
All right.
I'm just saying.
And then I did have a second question as well, taking a look at kind of those temperature shifts.
Yeah.
I know you guys like to track everything, and we had a record today as far as the temperature goes, but as swings-wise like that, do you track kind of the distance between those highs and lows?
It's not common to get, 50-degree drop. I mean, it's happened before, but it only happens like once or twice every couple years, so pretty impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, talking about 50-degree drop, there were a few teams tonight that dropped 50 points.
Wow.
So taking a look at that coming up in sports right after this.